So then you could just put this like in your pocket or something.
All right.
Or okay. And let me get film. Are you gonna? Sorry if I grab you guys' film afterwards.
Auction.
Yeah.
Auction.
There you go.
Anyway,
Ready? Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me know when everyone's ready.
Take 3.
Yeah.
we can do it like little section by section.
We can start up top. Mark your lights. Properly mount secure the truck. Make sure it's amber in color. Down below, 4 ways, high beams, low beams. Properly mount secure the truck. Make sure it's in good working order. Down below, check for any leaks, any flat tires, any wires that are dangling. Now we're gonna go to the passenger side. Straps off. Strap off on that section. Stops off. All right. Let's open it. Sucker up. Get over here. All your hoses. No abrasions, no bubbles, no cracks, no leaks. Your alternator. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Make sure the wires are not worn or frayed. Tension on the belt. The belt, no more than 3/4 tension on the belt. This is belt driven. Your water pump. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Bolts nice and tight. No leaks. Gear driven. Exhaust manifold clamps. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Make sure the clamps nice and tight. Any black soot indicates I got a leak. You know what? We're gonna do it on the other truck better because you guys won't be able to see the parts that good. I apologize. I want you guys to be able to see the parts better. Your coolant reservoir. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Make sure the bolt's nice and tight. Make sure there's no leaks. Make sure the engine is off to add any fluid or check the fluid. Oil dipstick. Pull it. Wipe it. Got to add any oil. Oil fill. My frame. No illegal holes or wells. Shock absorber. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Bolts nice and tight. No leaks. Spring mount. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Bolts nice and tight. Shackles. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. 4 or more, no more than 1/4 can be broken. 2 or less, none can be broken. U-bolts. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Bolts nice and tight. Shackles. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Bolts nice and tight. Exhaust manifold with clamps. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Any black soot around here indicates you got a leak. Your brake line hose. No abrasions, no bubbles, no cracks, no leaks. Brake chamber with the brake clamp. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Make sure there's no leaks. Right here you got your push rod. No more than 1 inch travel on the push rod. Underneath there you got a slack adjuster. When released, a little more than 90. But when applied, not less than 90. If you look inside the rim area, in the inside, got your brake lining and brake drum. The brake lining, no more than 1/4 inch on the thinnest part of the brake shoe. Brake drum, make sure it's clear of debris and oils. Your tires, ICD, inflation, condition, and depth. No less than 4/32. It's got to be brand spanking new. No used, no recaps. No abrasions, no bubbles, no cracks, no leaks. Check tire pressure. Use a commercial tire gauge. Go by the specs on the side of the tire. My rim, no illegal holes or wells. My bolts, studs. These are your spider mounts. Properly mounted, secure to the truck. Make sure your hub seal doesn't leak. Check the fluid. Pull the rubber out. You got to add 90 gear weight oil. Let's go to the next side. You don't do it. You just talk about it. Yeah. What?
Did you say the spring leak first?
Yeah. Again, do it. Again, do it all in one shot. Power steering pump. Air compressor. Fuel pump. That's your fuel pump right there. They're all properly mounted and secured to the truck. Bolts are all nice and tight. None of them leak. All gear driven. All the hoses that connect to them. No abrasions. No bubbles. No cracks. No leaks. Power steering reservoir. Properly mounted and secured to the truck. Make sure it doesn't leak. Steering linkage or steering shaft. No side-to-side movement connected with U-joints. Properly mounted and secured to the truck. Your gearbox. Properly mounted and secured to the truck. Bolts nice and tight. No leaks. Do it all in one shot. Pitman arm. This whole piece right here, this whole bar, it's called a drag link. Upper and lower steering knuckle. That whole piece going across, it's your steering arm. They're all tied in with castle nuts and cotter pins. If you go down below it here, that's your tie rod arm. The bar going across, it's called your tie rod. Again, tied in with castle nuts and cotter pins. My brakes, suspension, and tires. Check it the same way I did the other side. Or would you like me to repeat it? 9 out of 10 times, they don't want to hear it again. Door hinges on the door. Properly mounted and secured to the truck. Make sure my door opens and closes. Make sure there's a seal around the door. Make sure my fuel tank is properly mounted and secured to the truck. Make sure the cap has a seal with a chain and a T at the bottom. That way you don't lose the cap. Make sure there's no leaks. My steps, properly mounted and secured to the truck. Make sure it's clear of debris. In-cab inspection. Make sure your radio works. Your defroster works. Air conditioner works. Make sure all your lights work. Your four-ways, running lights, brake lights, high beam, low beam. Make sure your windshield wipers work in the inside. Make sure the windshield wipers in the front mirror are not worn or frayed. Make sure there's no illegal stickers in the windshield. No cracks in the windshield. Make sure your mirrors, driver's side and passenger side, are properly mounted and secured. Clear of debris. Make sure your seatbelt's not worn or frayed. Make sure your city horn works. Your air horn works. Make sure your volts, 12 to 14. Oil, 20 to 60. Water, 170 to 180. There's your in-cab. Emergency compartment. Make sure you got 3 reflective triangles. You got extra light bulbs and fuses for the truck. You got a fire extinguisher rated in the green, 10 BC. Make sure the pin's in the lock position and it's not expired. Your side marker light, properly mounted and secured to the truck. Make sure it's amber in color. Make sure it works. Your battery box, properly mounted and secured to the truck. Make sure it's clear of debris. Your catwalk, properly mounted and secured to the truck. Make sure it's clear of debris. Down below here, got your dry shaft connected with U-joints, properly mounted and secured to the truck. Bolts nice and tight. Here you got your hoses. No abrasions, no bubbles, no cracks, no leaks. Red's emergency. Blue, service. Green or black is electrical hose. Make sure the glad hands are properly secured as well. Now you get back here. My second and third axle, both sides. My brakes, suspension, and tires, checking the same way I did the front. There's 5 differences. Torque springs has 1. Properly mounted, secured to the truck. Bolts nice and tight. Airbags, no abrasions, no bubbles, no cracks, no leaks. That's 2. Axle seal, no leaks. That's 3. My tread depth on the tire, 2 30-seconds. That's 4. You can have use, you can have recap. Just make sure they're not mismatched. Make sure it's clear of debris. Last but not least, 2-inch push rod. That's 5. Keep in mind, you're going to have a trailer hooked up, so you ain't going to be able to see this. Make sure you mention it. It's my release arm, my 5th wheel, platform, mounting bolts, All properly mounted secure to the truck. In the trailer in the middle, you got what you call a kingpin or a shank. Connects to the middle of the fifth wheel. Locking jaws locking in place. Trailer and tractor are hooked up. Behind here, if you look behind this gentleman right here, mud flaps. They'd be right here. No more than 2 inches on the bottom, 8 inches on the top. Behind this gentleman right here, you got lights. 2 red ones and a white one. White one to backup light. Red one, 4 ways, turn signals, brake lights, running lights. Properly mounted, secured. Make sure they're in good working order. Now let's go to the trailer. Other side. Very, very top of your trailer, clearance lights, properly mounted, secure the truck. Make sure they're in good working order. Front of trailer, make sure there's no illegal holes or ridges. The DOT reflectors or stickers throughout the whole trailer. You're gonna link here. Got what you call it your apron and fifth wheel. Fifth wheel on the truck, apron on the trailer. Make sure there's no gap. Throughout the whole entire trailer, you got these cross members all the way to the back of the trailer. Properly mounted, secured. Make sure that they're in good working order. No illegal holes underneath the trailer. Here you got your landing gear. Properly mounted, secure. Make sure the shoes are clear of debris. Your crank arm is in the locked or stole position. Your side marker light. Properly mounted, secure the truck. Make sure it's amber in color. Make sure it's in good working order. Here you got your hoses. No abrasions, no bubbles, no cracks, no leaks. No less than 18 inches off the ground. You got your tandems. Properly mounted and secure to the truck. Make sure the pin is in a locked position. You get back here, your fourth and fifth axle, both sides. My brakes, suspension, and tires. Check it the same way I did the rear of my truck. 3 differences. Spring mount is welded on. That's 1. Torque rod. That's 2. Last but not least, you got an equalizer. That's 3. My hub seal. Check it the same way I did the front of my truck. My mud flaps. Check it the same way I did the rear of my truck. Back here, you got your lights up top. Marker light. Properly mounted, secure the truck. Make sure they're in good working order. Make sure my door opens and closes. My latch and my handle are in the locked position. Got your lights right here. 4 ways. Turn signals, brake lights, running lights, backup lights. All properly mounted, secure the truck. Make sure they're in good working order. License plate. Properly mounted, secure the truck. Make sure the light works on the license plate. DOT bumper. Properly mounted, secure the truck. I know this side is the same as that side. Or if you like, I can repeat it again. That's your pre-trip for truck and trailer. For some of you that just barely got out here, there's only one stupid question. The one you never ask. My name's Vince. Got any questions? Ask. I'm going to do it again in 10 minutes. Go ahead and go over the paperwork. All right?
Thank you.
Here you go, bud. Hope it came out for you. Let me. There you go.
This is $18. So it comes with everything. Like, yeah, like it's just it's an 8 gigabyte MP3 player basically with 2 microphones on the outside, and then or you can plug in like this lavalier clip-on mic, and then
Amazon?
eBay, and like it has like no company. It's called the eBay voice recorder, and so I can like play it back like right now if I know how to use this. I don't know how to play back.